5 trades here, doing a recap of my live trades from Friday, January 27th. I'm in a short right now that is has about $900 of run up, but right before this trade, I actually took a $725 loss on two long NQ contracts. I was following the trend, but the structure broke. So once the structure broke, I took my loss and entered short with one contract. Unfortunately, I had to downsize because I did not want to risk hitting my max loss for the day and locking me out of trading. So the trade is reversing on me. I do have a stop that is guaranteeing me 10 points of profit at 12,130.25. So that's $200. At this point, I am also thinking about adding to my winner, adding a second contract. Should it have a strong red bar down, I would just go ahead and add a second contract. As you can see, I almost got tagged in, and then buyers stepped up and bought, so I canceled that contract. I do not want to risk adding a second contract at this point, and I just want my original trade to play out. I'm willing to accept a $200 profit if it turns around. But I'm hoping that it makes a new low so that I can, get more than that $900 that it was at originally. And at this point, again, we just gotta patiently wait for the trade to play out. And as you can see, I got tagged out of the trade for a $205 profit. I drew a new trend line, so it still can trend down. I'm thinking that it may go up and touch that trend line before reversing. So I did enter a long that it went down on me and I lost $110 very quickly. The thing that's frustrating me is like, why does it have to go all the way back and hit my stop before going and reversing back to what I originally wanted? So I started to get frustrated here and began to overtrade. So I tried a long. So I wanted to go long to the trend line. That didn't work. So now I'm entering two contracts short. So I'm upping the size because I'm just trying to make my money back. And as you can see, I'm about to get tagged out, which is frustrating. It does look like I might have a chance because sellers stepped in to bring the price down, but then ultimately buyers won out, and then I got stopped out for a about a $200 loss on this one. My P&L for the day, my net P&L's over $800 of loss. So I'm trying to figure out like what my next trade should be. So it looks to be an upward trend. There's a higher high and a higher low. And hindsight is 2020, but at the time I was thinking that this could be a liquidity grab and that it would grab some liquidity before making a new low. So I actually set up a short right here, and we're gonna see how that plays out. So I'm in short, uh, and I have a 10-point stop loss. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I'm that's pretty big, especially like when I really don't have that much money to play with for the rest of the day. And at this, it I incurred $100 of drawdown before it went back to break even. So now I'm thinking it's gonna keep going down. But let's see what happens. Let's see how the trade plays out. Yeah, it just kind of hovers around here. And mind you, I'm fast forwarding right now. This actually, it was like kind of it was a grind to watch in real speed. So it's reverse. At this point, I probably should have killed the trade right now because clearly, like that's a gray doji candle. I should have killed it, but I just had this hope in my heart, like, hey, you know what? Like I'm trying to will the price to go in the direction that I need it to go, but it's just not working. And you're gonna see, I'm gonna get stopped out and take another $200 loss, and it just becomes super frustrating at this point. Yeah, here it goes. Here comes the price. Yeah, here I get stopped out. Um, and price just goes up a lot, and now I'm thinking, wow, it hits that trend line. So, I'm thinking, with that strong green bar, it's time to just go long. So, um, I don't have that much margin to play with. The max loss I'm willing to take in a day is 1,200. I'm already at $1,000 loss at this point. So I have less than $200 margin left for the day. So, I'm up about $100, which is good. That's a good sign. And I'm planning on just cutting it right at that trend line because I think it can reverse there. So I cut the trade off and I make $180, and I'm happy about that. So that gives me a little bit more margin to play with, and I'm expecting it to reverse right here and just go down, bounce off that trend line, and just price to drop. But as you can see, what happens, it actually breaks through the trend line with two solid green bars. And so when it dipped a little bit, I decided to just go long right here. And I'm long now. And because I took that $180 profit, I do have some margin to play with, so I can have a little bit of a wider stop loss now. It was a little bit of a grind to uh, hold through this, but you really do have to be patient. Had to take about $100 of drawdown, so it was a little bit stressful. I added to my winner via stop entry above a previous higher green candle bar, and now the momentum is just kicking in, and it's just it's going up and up. So that's good. That's definitely where I want to be. Because I diamond handed previously, and the price reversed on me, I decided to go ahead and just take profit. And so I took a $460 profit on one of the two open contracts I had. So I'm happy with that. This brought my gross P&L to just negative $315. I can recover from that. Like if my day ends at negative 300, that's okay. I can live with that. Uh, but I did want one contract to be a runner, so I basically left it at a 3 point profit guarantee. That's $60. But I felt pretty good about it going up, um, and so I actually had to go run an errand at this time, so I left my computer on, and I just closed out the screen, and then as you can see, when I got back, it was $1,025 profit that I actually ended up making from this trade, and it took about 44 minutes for that trade to complete. Um, it actually price actually ended up going up way higher than that for the day, but I finished the day at around right around $700 of gross P&L, so I thought that was good enough. Um, Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Thank you.